Hello, my name is Pim Donkersloot from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I'm standing here right on the crossroads. I'm making this clip to honor the man who fought here 65 years ago, exactly October 5th, 1944, at about 4 o'clock in the morning. And the outcome of that fight is depicted in the miniseries Band of Brothers. I'm having here a book written by Mr. Dalton Einhorn. I will try to show it to you. It's called From Toccoa to the Eagle's Nest, Discoveries in the Bootstep of the Band of Brothers. I strongly can recommend you, if you want to see the sites, how they are in 2010. The crossroads is actually a pretty simple four-way intersection. To the north, and I go now to the north, a road leads down to the river and ends near a ferry dock that the Germans used to infiltrate the island. To the south, a couple of miles is the town of Hammond, which is in the distance, where Colonel Strayer had his headquarters. The east-west route, which is this one, we go to the east, that's direction Arnhem, to the west, which is there. Runs along the top of the dike. In a way, the crossroads intersection looks completely unremarkable. It's knowing what happened there that makes it a thrilling place to see. And I'm walking now towards a little monument that was put over here. I'm zooming into the ditch where actually this is the south side, this is the north side of the dike. Over there, about 200 yards away, Captain Winters crossed the dike, went into this little ditch, which is still over here, and where the famous attack took place, which was under his brave command. What can I say further about this place? Yes, this is a place where you really get a view on how vulnerable Mr. Winters was with his soldiers, because over here is where the Germans had their machine gun, and they could have easily been sitting ducks once they were discovered. So that's why it was a brilliant move to attack, because there was no way to hide wherever, as you can see how vulnerable it is. Again, I'm walking now to the little memorial, which stands over here, and which is, in my view, an absolute deserved tribute to Easy Company. Here it is. And it reads as follows. Crossroads. Around 5:30 on the morning of October 5th, 1944, American soldiers of Easy Company of the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment and the soldiers of two German SS companies crossed each other's path at this very spot. The German SS soldiers had crossed the lower Rhine River, which is there, probably to reinforce an attack in the vicinity of Ophausen. Ophausen is over there, which you can't see, but it's behind the dike. A patrol of 5 Americans were to explore the area where they got in the firing line of the enemy. 5 Americans, that is Sergeant Jouman, Rod Stroll, Mo Alley, and Joe Lesniewski, and Sergeant Art Lauman. And okay, and which also, well, the outcome is depicted in the miniseries, of course, of Band of Brothers, where Floyd Talbot's peaceful playing with a German Shepherd was disrupted by the patrol roaring into the farmhouse carrying Ellie, who had taken 32 grenade fragments. Okay, I'll go back to the little memorial. Although the patrol had a serious wounded soldier, which is Ellie, they managed to withdraw to the command post where they reported the incident. A second patrol set off immediately to fight back the enemy. The second patrol snuck in on the machine gun, which is probably there, which attacked the first patrol, fired some successful rounds and got back to their fallback position. Firing from both sides broke loose. Later the American commander, which is needless to say Dick Winters, discovered that the enemy was hiding behind a raised dike, while they, the Americans, were in a shallow ditch, which is here. We're in a shallow ditch without any possibility to retreat safely. The best and only option was to go into the attack, and this was executed and thought over by Dick Winters. At dawn, the orders were given to fix bayonets and to wait for the signal to charge. When the attack started, about 35 American soldiers ran toward the dike, not knowing that some 150 Germans had a staging area behind the dike. Again, over there. The German company, however, was completely taken by surprise and panicked, although they were attacked by only a relatively small group of Americans. Meanwhile, the 2nd SS Company crossed the dike, it's over there, towards this unexpected confrontation, but to no effect, as the few Americans managed to hold out. The Americans won the battle in spite of the bitter German resistance. 50 German soldiers and 1 American soldier, and we know who that was Bill Dukeman, were killed. The American soldier, Bill Dukeman, so here, was hit by a shell fragment that pierced his heart. So here Mr. Dukeman died and gave his life for our country. Thank you, Bill. May this monument remind us of all the soldiers who were involved in this battle. Again, I repeat this sentence because it can be said enough. May the monument remind us of all the soldiers who were involved in this battle. Thank you, Dick Winters, and your man of Easy Company. A last view on the dike where everything took place.